a service of CNC Worldwide.
CNC podcasts are a service of CNC News, and they're brought to you by the Greece Chamber of Commerce, providing more than 800 member companies with business solutions since 1984. The weekend rain and ice storm dealt kindly with the Rochester area compared with the hard-hit North Country. Rochester had about 2,700 RG&E customers without electric service at dawn Sunday. That's the entire region because of fallen tree branches and power lines. Most of the icing was south of the Thruway, away from Lake Ontario. Mostly rain was north of that line. As of early Monday morning, RG&E had about 24 hard-to-reach connections waiting to be restored, and all power was back on by late morning. By comparison, officials said some 10,000 customers lost service in the North Country. Much of Watertown was in the dark Sunday night and early Monday, according to people posting from that area on Facebook. The storm moved along the St. Lawrence Valley. It went across Vermont and into Maine. In those three states, officials say 95,000 people lost power. Ice was nearly 2 inches thick on branches and power lines. The Western New York Finger Lakes region of the American Red Cross was working with emergency managers from 17 counties around upstate. It was called on to assist about a dozen people when flooding from the storm hit Waterloo in Seneca County. The village hit with rising water both early Sunday morning and again Sunday afternoon. Monroe Community College has presented the first Michael Ciparini Tomasz Kaszówka Memorial Scholarship to MCC students Matthew Spear of Greece and Corey Thayer of Webster. Both plan to become first responders, following in the footsteps of the two firefighters who were killed in the Christmas Eve ambush last year. Spear is a fourth-generation firefighter. He volunteers for North Greece. Thayer says he was inspired by the camaraderie of the West Webster Fire Department in his career choice, and the scholarship honors the two fallen West Webster firefighters who were killed last Christmas Eve. 2 days short of the one-year anniversary of that event, West Webster Fire Department dedicated a Memorial Sunday honoring the two. A ceremony for members and their families behind the firehouse remembered Ciparini and Kaszówka, as well as other fallen members of the West Webster Company who've died over the years in the line of duty. And hundreds of firefighters attended and saluted the fallen. One person was taken to Strong Memorial Hospital by Mercy Flight helicopter Sunday night after a crash on the Thruway near Batavia. State police say the crash forced them to close the eastbound lanes near Genesee Community College between Batavia and Leroy. Witnesses described a car cutting in and out of traffic just before the accident, and they saw at least 3 smashed cars and firefighters extricating one person from the wreck. Gates police say a pedestrian crossed the southern end of Long Pond Road and was struck and killed by a passing car on Saturday night. Police say the victim's name is being withheld for now, pending notification of her family. She was hit about 7:20 in the evening and died later at Unity Hospital. Police are still investigating. They haven't filed any charges against the driver at this time. A Rochester man is recovering at Strong Memorial Hospital after being shot multiple times on Genesee Street late Saturday afternoon. The victim, now identified as Anthony Jones, was found in the 300 block of Genesee Street and taken to Strong. Police say he is in stable condition and expected to survive. No suspects are in custody, and that investigation is continuing. Links to these and other stories are on our CNC News pages, including GreeceNYLive.com. The next news podcast is whenever you click on one of those pages, and updates are as necessary. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.